So I don't really come on here and share a lot of personal details of things that I go through in my life because I feel like I already share enough as it is. But I wanted to share with you something personal that has been happening to me over the last 2 weeks. So about 2 weeks ago, went and visited my ex-boyfriend. We did a really massive cord-cutting prayer, gave it all up to God, and anything sexual that I had taken from him, I asked God to just give it back. Anything that he had taken from me, I asked God to take it back as well. We both prayed for each other. It was really awesome. We both were just not equally yoked, and we knew that, so we just allowed that process to be let go. Well, after that, I started being attacked by Satan very heavily. I wasn't remembering my dreams at all, and God speaks to me so clearly in my dreams. I write down my prayers every morning because he always has messages for me. But over the last 4 days, I haven't been able to remember my dreams, and I'm this is really weird. What's happening here? Someone on I have a friend here, so just give me a moment. I will be back. Okay, we are back. So, where was I? So, I haven't been able to remember my dreams. But basically, someone wrote me a message this morning, or actually wrote me yesterday on Instagram saying, is there anything that I can pray for you for? And I was yeah, actually, I haven't been able to remember my dreams. Can you, pray about that? And also, hold on, let me get down here because you'll be able to see it better. Someone was telling me that I had cat scratches on my face. I'm not sure if you can even see those. So there's scratches over here, and I also have an upside down cross on my face, and it is the weirdest thing. And so I had someone pray over that for me, and as soon as I asked for prayer, I went back to sleep. It was 6:30 a.m. this morning. And when I went to sleep, I had one of the most prophetic dreams I've ever had in my life. So vivid, very end of the world type stuff. Jesus literally in the dream said, "I am coming soon," 3 times, and how I needed to be prepared. And I need to continue to keep my armor on, because if I do not have my armor on, I'm going to get distracted, because the world is a distraction. And there were certain things that the enemy in the world was putting in front of my face and pulling me towards. And I continued to not go to them. But in my head, it was my flesh was yeah, you should go to these things. And God literally whispered in my ear and said, "No, you cannot do these. I am coming back soon." And it was insane. So, and I bring up the ex-boyfriend part in the beginning of these videos because he was in the dream as well, and it was a very big prophetic dream for both of us. Honestly, it was really insane, just basically saying that the world is trying to really just attach itself to us and smother us, and we need to be protected, as does everyone else right now. So I am just coming to you guys as well to just say, be on guard, get in the word, and let the word get in you. It is your weapon, guys. There's a lot of stuff that's happening in the world right now, and Jesus is coming soon. That's all I know. Don't know the day or hour, but he is coming soon. Also, I know a lot of people on my page are fighting a war with porn. That is something that was really big for me as well, as you know. And it's still a war for me. It's not something that I have a desire for at all. But when you're breaking cords like that, and you're breaking chains from the enemy, and God is pulling you into his world, there's going to be a fight. There's going to be a huge fight. And we need to continue fighting, but with the word. And for me, that happens by very demonic sexual dreams, very twisted, very violent. And I know from a lot of your guys's direct messages as well that you have very twisted, violent sexual dreams. The thing that happened for me this morning is I had to call out to God in the dream and tell him to wake me up, literally wake me up from this dream, because it was so demonically sexual. So just know, if you need help through your dreams, call on Jesus, call on the Lord. He can bring you out of the dream. So that's all I have. If anyone else has any, like, I don't know, revelation dreams right now, I'd love to hear about them, because I'm trying to process everything that I went through as well. Obviously, I didn't give you the whole dream, but the premise of it was that Jesus is coming soon. Okay, so I'm not sure if that video of the scratches came up, so I'm gonna show you guys. But yeah, it's like all over my face, and it's so weird because I didn't scratch myself, and it has happened every time I wake up, so it's really weird. But the other thing to fill you in about the dream is I was literally around so many worldly people, and God was showing me how he was going to take in front of the world, and people are going to be like, what the heck just happened? It was actually really, really crazy. It was weird. And he was telling me to be prepared, be very prepared. I don't know, it was just insane, guys. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still praying about it. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm processing it with you guys too now. So there were lukewarm Christians, and then there were Christians that were actually living by the word of God. And the lukewarm Christians were like very worldly. They literally had the enemy written all over them, and I could see it. I literally could see it. And I was like, what is happening? Like, I'm so confused. And then literally God was like, I'm coming soon, and began to like take the Christians that are actually following his word, and he was leaving the other people that claim to be believers in him, but he didn't know them. So he was like, no. People that I'm actually friends with. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, and I was like, I was petrified. It was a lot for me to take in, because obviously we don't want to be living like lukewarm Christians at all. God literally says that he spits out lukewarm Christians. So we can't be in the demon's world and in God's world, guys. Also, I am not a person who believes that soon can be like today or tomorrow or next month. I literally do not know when soon is. I do not know the day or the hour. I think it's to be just prepared in your heart, your mind, your body, to have your full eyes and attention on the Lord always. Like, we should always be prepared. We shouldn't ever have our sight off Jesus Christ. So yeah, for anyone talking about the soon stuff in my inbox, it's not like a soon thing like today or tomorrow, but we literally never know. We don't know. So just to always be prepared. I feel like I keep having more things to say to you guys, but I said that I was petrified, and I want to bring clarity to that. I said that I was petrified because I was seeing that a lot of friends that I've surrounded myself with in the past who claim to be Christians weren't being taken, and that is what petrified me. Oh no. Okay, it's still going. Sorry, I'm at 20%. That's what petrified me. It petrified me to see my friends not actually living on the word of God. So yeah, it wasn't petrifying to hear that Christ was coming soon. That was great. That was beautiful. It was just petrifying seeing friends not living off the word. So I have a few people asking me to share the specific details of the dream that happened, and I just want to
say that I will not, just because of how sexually violent it was. But there was also a lot of drugs and yeah, just a lot of drugs and sexual stuff. And yeah, I think we need to be very cautious about how we share about our dreams from time to time, even though we know that Satan and the demons do roam around in that area as well. I think to remove stumbling blocks from other people, sometimes it doesn't need to be shared with other people. So, yeah, just be cautious about how you share certain dreams, because even for me, like, although like I am free from pornography, it could have been a stumbling block for me.